everybody, it's Val, and welcome back to Phoenix Reborn, The Labors of Valentine. It's been a few days since I've been able to play, but I've got back and I got some stuff done. Nothing super exciting, I don't think, but a few things. There is some interesting things that I'm working on, so, well, without further ado, let me show you what I've been doing. Well, first thing I did was I upgraded my solar generator. It is now a tier 2 solar generator, which means you need to make 9 of the lowest level in order to make it. And so that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Botania flowers, by the way, and the petals now have an EMC value, so you can put them into your transmutation table, which is going to make that part of life so much easier. So anyway, you can't put the solar generators in there because they require Botania flowers. You still have to make those all by hand, as it were. So just letting you know that. Alrighty, so this little contraption here is very similar to something that I did in Tolkiencraft 2. This is actually a simpler version of it because I only have the one solar generator, so I don't have to have any kind of fancy switching thing going on. Anyway, so we have a blue power timer set to 150 seconds. It is pointing over here to the toggle latch. And the toggle latch with the piece of redstone is what's telling the solar generator to turn on and off every 150 seconds. And then that toggles it between transmitting power to my battery, which I'll show you in a moment, and collecting it from the sun. So, of course, at night, switching back and forth doesn't do anything, but it does mean we're making decent use of the available daylight. And since I tend to sleep the night through when I can, that works out in our favor. So, cool. Anyway, let's go down here, and I'll show you what I did inside. So, we are now using a basic capacitor bank. This is a multi-block structure. And the individual basic capacitor bank piece is not that expensive. Let's just have a look at it. So you need 4 iron, a block of redstone, and 4 machine casings. And machine casings are, iron and cobble. So something you should be able to make fairly quickly. And you just hook it up. You can change. If you go in here, you can see that it actually shows you the whole multi-block structure as you change it. It's pretty cool. I really like this. Of course, it doesn't really take into account the fact that I made a nice tall one, but what can you do? So here you can see that it's hooked up to a machine that it's actually touching, so it's actually feeding the machine as well. And you can see these are output, and you can click on these to change these to different settings. You can just right click on it to toggle it through, like that. And you just hold down your left mouse button and turn, and I like that. That's pretty cool. And you can actually turn off extraneous stuff, so you can just see the capacitor bank by this little button here. And of course you have your input and output redstone modes, which I haven't played with, but and it looks like you can also edit this here, so yeah, that's awesome. So you can increase how much you're getting or sending. I haven't played with that at all. This is the first time I've actually played with the Ender IO basic capacitor bank, not blank. Basic capacitor bank. Hold shift. Oh, look at all that. Can charge RF powered items. Shift R, right click on a face with an empty hand to change information display. Really? Shift right click on a face. Oh! My! Well, there you go. More stuff to play with. Oh, so I can turn it... Oh, actually, I like the default, but... so you can put items in here to charge, which is awesome. I was wondering what those were for. Wasn't sure if those were upgrade slots or what. Alrighty, so I also made an alloy furnace here because I needed to make some blue alloy ingots, or so I thought. I didn't actually need the wire. I thought I needed the wire up there to get this where the redstone is, but it didn't actually work. it wouldn't connect to the solar generator. So either I'm missing a piece that would connect it, or something, but since a piece of redstone worked fine, I just went back to the redstone. Downstairs, we have a couple more machines that we got made today. And as you can see, well, you can't really see it here, but underneath here I have the line, the stone kinesis pipe connecting my capacitor bank to my new machines, my magma crucible, and my fluid transposer. And I don't know if I mentioned this before, but if you're wondering what all these little dots are for, and why they are reflected on the sides, that's for colorblind people, so that they can actually see what the sides are set to. And I think that's an awesome, awesome idea to have that, because, well, I actually have a significant person in my life who is colorblind. So I'm not myself, but I'm sensitive to that sort of issue. Alrighty, next, let's see, just looking at my list. We're actually working on making a glacial precipitator, because I want to make modular armor, and in order to make modular armor, I need cryothium dust, and I need snowballs for that. I won't go into all the different recipes and all the steps required, but I am currently working on getting snowbell seeds from Witchery so we can get the snowballs, because Phoenix Reborn is a very warm overworld, and I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure there's not any snow biomes anywhere nearby. There's lots of mesas and there's lots of savannas, not so much snow. So basically I've been doing some crossbreeding, and I can take you over to the crossbreeding area. And been having a lot of fun with that today. It's not the most exciting thing to watch, I will admit, but we've been getting a lot of seeds from it. And as you can see, these are all fruits of my crossbreedings, mostly from today, in fact. So, right. Oh, what do we got? We got belladonna! Yes! Get out of here, you jerk! I don't want you ruining my flippin' crops. Thank you very much. Alrighty. That reminds me, the sword. I made a Spectre sword because it's a +8 attack damage, which is more than a diamond. I haven't done any upgrades to it, but it seems to be applying effect to guys, and I don't know what it is. I'm going to have to look it up. See, look at that. Frescent. Anyway, belladonna seeds. That was the thing that I was after. Awesome, we got belladonna. In fact, we got quite a lot of belladonna here. So just to summarize what I spent like the last 2 hours doing, I was crossing potato seeds with carrot seeds to get beet seeds, and then I was crossing the potato seeds with the beet seeds to get rhubarb. And then I took seeds, wheat seeds and the beans to make our belladonna here. And the next step will be belladonna plus rhubarb to make water artichoke, then water artichoke plus belladonna to make the desired snowbell, so we can get snowballs from the grown-up snowbells. I never thought that I'd be crossbreeding plants in order to get snowballs, but there you go. And Gideon Seymour says it's actually slowness that's being applied to things I hit from the Spectre blade. So that's awesome. And that's true. If I go really high up, I can get snow. In fact, that tree might be high enough if it rains. But we have to be in a biome where it rains, right? It also has a higher chance to spawn spirits. Oh, awesome. And actually, I should show you the recipe for this. So you use Spectre Iron, and Spectre Iron uses ectoplasm, and that is the spirits that Gideon Seymour was just talking about, that I was repeating. You get them from killing those little blue things that float off when you kill stuff. And apparently this sword will give you a high chance of getting that. And there's actually armor you can make. Spectre armor that uses the same Spectre stuff as this sword did. I'm not planning to make that though, although I may check it out at some point. I'm working towards making modular armor, and that's why I need the glacial precipitator and the cryothium and etc. etc. I'll just give you a look at the modular armor here. So it obviously gets charged up, and that's all I know about it. It has levels. I'm interested in seeing what we can do with it, so... Oh, it looks like you can make them better, level 2. So, anyway, I want to play with the new armor, so that's what all this is about, this long-winded spiel about growing plant seeds to get snowballs to etc. So yes, if you want to take a shortcut to get snowballs, you could build a tower over a river. Once you're high enough, and it's raining, you'll get snow, snowballs, etc. But I'm going to do it the hard way. I'm going to grow the plants. Yep, that's what I'm doing. Because I want to crossbreed. And actually because I didn't think about going up high and, you know, getting the snow that way. Because, well, I just didn't think of it. I'm enjoying the crossbreeding though anyway, so I'm not too sad that I didn't think of it. Anyway, guys, I hope you found this interesting, and I hope to see you in the stream sometime. My tentative plan for the next stream of Phoenix Reborn is Wednesday, 2 o'clock MST. So I hope to see you guys there. Y'all take care now. Bye.